going on, everybody? Hope you're doing well. A little loud, sorry. That's not what I want. Give me a second. Okay. How is everybody doing? Sorry, y'all. But for some reason, that's looking real dark. Jane, hello. I hope you're doing well. Just give me 1 second, y'all. Sorry. We're just gonna stop that for a second. Just give me a second. It was just coming through looking really, really dark. So let me try and reload it and see what happens. How are you, Jane? I feel like it's been a while. I hope you're doing well. Does that look really dark to you guys? Looks okay there. That looks super dark, right? Alright. Y'all might just have to give me a second. Because this is like really dark for some reason. Unless it's my brightness. No, that didn't do anything. Alright. Give me 1 second, y'all. We might... Oh, I'm sorry, Jane. I might just have to restart. Not the stream, but the app itself. So give me 1 second. I don't know what's going to happen here. But I should be right back, okay? Just give me 1 second. I don't know why it's so dark right now. And I can't get it to undarkify itself. Yeah, that's just really dark. And it's going to mess things up, I feel like. And I don't know if it's because I'm streaming. I might have to end the stream and come back. I don't want to. But that might be what I have to do. This isn't how I wanted it to go. Try it one more time. Like, everything looks bright up until the game comes up, right? Am I wrong? And I don't need that. There's no, like, settings for the brightness and all that aside from my phone. Which is now all the way up. Well, this is the game that we got to. As far as we got to 70% in the first game. Let me just load it up and just see if it comes through. So we did make it to Dreamweavers, which is the 5th world. Yeah, this stinks. Just looks so dark. I'm sorry, your back curtains, Jane. Let me know if there is anything that we can do to help. That's everything dark. Oh well. Matt, I don't know if you're here. Does it look dark to you? Yeah, it looks dark to you because it looks dark to me over there. I don't know if I can play like this, yo. At least for you guys. I can see it on my TV just fine. But it's just super dark for some reason. That was a bummer. I got real excited too because I figured something out with the remote play. So if it doesn't just like kick over halfway through, because it did it for a second when I started a couple nights ago, because I was testing things out before stream. I don't know why I didn't do that today, but now I can't get it to not be dark. And let me know if you can hear the game too. Or if I gotta turn it up. Oh, I forgot. I can't do that yet. Man, this stinks. That stinks. If it doesn't fix itself by the end of this first level. Gotta calm down. It's got me all frazzled. Turn it up one more. I'm trying to find which one is. And y'all just gotta let me know if it's too loud. That's a vibe, is it? Heck yeah. What's up, Darker Bunnies? I hope you're doing well. For some reason, the feed is really dark, and I'm not liking it. So I'm just going to finish this level, and then I might have to end the stream real quick. It's late here, get a second. Yeah, have a great night, Shane. I appreciate you popping in. It's always great to see you, and I hope your back starts feeling better. Sorry this is so light, or so dark, rather, and I hope it's not too loud. I'll be your captain. Well, I appreciate that. Is it too loud? Can you? Yeah, you can hear me okay. But can you hear the game volume okay? I don't know if you can. I'm trying to find that magic zone for the volume. Sounds fine. Alright, cool. And then the only thing that I gotta fix now is the fact that it's so dark. coming up for you guys. Ah. So by the time I finish this home world, if it's not fixed, I'll see. I thought that too, but it's coming through fine on the TV. And even before the game starts, when I'm just doing the remote play app, even that's nice and bright on stream. It's just literally when the game starts. And I don't know why that is, so. I might just have to run it without the stream first and see if there's something wrong with it that way. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Very odd. And it did do it for a little bit, because I did this on Friday also. I tried it out. So I opened up the remote app and did a little, kind of like a test. And same thing, it was coming through super dark, but suddenly fixed itself. I did try to restart it a couple of times just now, but it didn't work. So now I'm going backwards. So I'm gonna finish this first level here and see if I can just stop the stream for a second and restart it back up, which is something I really don't enjoy doing and which I didn't have to do, but seems to be the way to go. Gameplay only, yep. And I'll show you here in a second too. And I even have my phone brightness all the way up too, which is even more odd. Get out of here. Need the cannon. Okay. These guys over here. Dang. Yeah, that's what's important, I suppose, if I can see, but I would like if you guys could see too. And I know you can see a little bit. What the heck? Really? Got you. Alright, that's better. This is a crazy world, is what it is. Oh yeah, that's light. Alright, this way. Already did. I gotta go back to that house.
Hello, Spyro. Nicely done. I'll be done when I've toasted that nasty Nork.
It's not too far away. Sounds like I can figure out this contrast problem. Get these ones. These ones.
Sounds all right to me.
Sorry, y'all, with the streaming setting, detailed stats, and see blah blah blah. I didn't know that the remote play could do that. I wonder if I could stream directly from the remote play app. That would be something to see. Alright, that's 300. Yep, that's 100. Alright, cool. Let me get back to starting point. It didn't just come back suddenly, so let me see if I can fix it. I wish I knew how. Alright. So just bear with me a second. We're going to do one of these. Back to here. Nope, don't need that. There. Also want to make sure as I do this. Hi, Helian. I'm trying to figure out why it's so dark on the stream. It hasn't done that before. Close that. We're gonna close that. And just give me a second while I try and like figure things out real quick. Okay. I don't know what's gonna happen. If I cut out, I'll be right back, I promise. And I hope that you guys don't get to see everything that I'm doing. Let's go to maps. Remote play. Number 4, stop it. Wow. And we're gonna go home. Okay, Streamlabs is still open. Let's just go directly from here. Hope you're doing well tonight, Alien. Or this morning. Good morning. I decided to try a little gaming myself. I tried a little bit on Friday and it went really well. And now for whatever reason, when I start it, it just, see how bright it is? It's all good. Look at how bright that rocket is. And then it just doesn't, it just goes back to this. And I don't know why. And I don't know if it's because I'm also streaming, which I guess could be it. So I'm just playing around with it right quick. Now I'm just going to try and start it without sharing it. No, none of this is right. And it's still just coming through dark. But it was kind of doing this yesterday, or Friday too, when I was trying to do it. And I just kept doing it and doing it and doing it. No, it's not an overlay. It's a actual scene setting. I guess I can check the overlay setting, but I didn't have to fix it before, and on Friday it was working just fine after when I started streaming, so. But I can check the Streamlabs and see if it is a setting on that. Let's see here. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Showing on preview, that's what I need. Let's go to the advanced. Yowie wowie, that's not what I need. Yeah. All it shows is what I need. It doesn't have any like brightness settings or anything. Yeah, no, I hear you loud and clear. My problem is I really don't have the like computer setting or anything to set it up, so that's where I fall short. Goes right on back. Now I'm disappointed. Yeah, now I'm disappointed a little bit. I'm sorry, everybody, really. Like, counterproductivity is, like, my biggest pet peeve, hands down. And so when it does start happening, the little things, I don't really care for it. Settings, audio, video, accessibility, streaming. Manage games, input. Nope, got nothing. Got no system settings in there either. But yeah, I do hear that OBS is a lot better for the streaming. Well, I'm not gonna play with you guys like this, and it's all dark and whatnot. So I might end the stream just for a second, and I'll try and come right back, y'all. I've never had to do this, and this is ruining the stream completely. I'm sorry. I am trying something new, so. But yeah, just bear with me a quick second. I'm just gonna pause the stream for a second, and I'll see if I can get it to work. But I appreciate y'all being here. Truly, I do. And yeah, I'll be right back. Figures. What's going on, everybody? Sorry about that. I'm back. I'm just trying to get my option back to share a single app. Just give me a second. Shows I'm connected. I really hope it comes back. See me. Cool. You came back. Appreciate your patience, y'all. Just give me 1 second. I'm trying to get the option to share the app back. This is making it rough. I'm gonna have to switch it. Here. Here. And now it's not gonna give me the option to share. That's cute. Alright. And it's just gonna keep sharing that screen. Come on, success. Alright, cool. Looks good here. Looks good there. Alright, I appreciate your patience with me while I got it fixed and figured out. I apologize. I see y'all coming back. I appreciate you coming back. It is game time. We did finish the home world of the fifth world, which is Dreamweavers. Let me know if I need to turn it up or turn it down. You just let me know. But yeah, I appreciate y'all being here, and let's finish the first game. Alright, we're going to start with the beginning. We already did the home world, got that 100%. I did that while it was nice and dark. No one here. Now I have no idea what that's going to do to my live stream, if it's just going to stop and then start again immediately. I don't know, it's going to be fun to see. But I might just go through and cut out that entire first part. So, but I hope everybody's doing well today. What's everybody drinking? What's everybody doing? Everybody get everything they set out to get? I'm gonna just do this real quick, just to make sure I can test my chat. Alright. Because I'm not sure exactly what that did. Alright. Dark Passage, 500 gems. Let's go. Yeah, these little lanterns, these little guys, they need to, pretty much they need to be lit in order to stay tiny. That's the trick with this game. Of course, you'll never make that jump. Don't try to make that jump. See that little big turtle? Now when he turns the light on, and you can flame him, and it'll turn into a lantern for a little bit, so you can get that. Okay, cool. Cool. 1, 2. Make sure I didn't miss anything, and up the whirlwind. Right into a dragon. Right? That's what I was trying to make it look like. And let me know if it starts lagging or anything like that. I might have to switch to my phone data versus my Wi-Fi. But yeah. You inspired me greatly. And what I will say, Halien, is I do also have that app on my phone. I have an actual emulator. And so I could play those old school Pokemon games. The only problem with that is I'd have to hold my phone, which is also my camera, and so you all might be jostled around a little bit. And the next step I got to figure out is how to get this banner off of my stream, because it just pops up, and it's quite literally all it's saying is like, hey, do you want streaming options so that you can see the overlay of your stream details? And it's good because I have Streamlabs, so alright. Yeah, stay tiny. There we go. Like that. Dragon number 2. And this is Azizi.
Thank you for releasing me.
Ooh, nope, that's good commentary. I can always turn it down just a skosh. Let me know if this is better or not. Can you still hear the game? Or should we turn it up a little bit? There we go. We'll meet it halfway. Because I wasn't sure. Someone said, yeah, you sound fine. But, of course, everybody's sound settings is different. So, trying to find that magic zone of being as far away from my phone as I am when I normally stream. So y'all can hear me. And the game. You know, that's tough. Which is why I'm going to see if I can get... I have to find a way to like, work the sound a little bit better, I think. Because, like, this is really low. I can barely hear it, and everybody always tells me, like, man, that's super loud. Like, I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Yeah, let me know if that's a little bit better. Go. Just like that. Right, little demons. Just like that. Free guy. 1, 2, 3. Third dragon. Oh, I guess I can always do this for a second. What does that sound like? Is that my fan? Let me try and turn this off. It sounded like a weird buzzing sound, but I know the music isn't that way. It sounded like a weird buzzing sound, but I know the music isn't. Sorry. That's better. I think it was the music. Alright. We'll run like this for now. And you guys will just let me know. I don't know why I get so paranoid. I wish I could get my microphones to work. I have to experiment with them a little bit more. Alright, let's see, we got, see, and we still have 300 gems to go. We're already at the end of the level. Now it's about where to start. Let's start down there. Just like that. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Sorry, puppies. Oh, sorry. Not sorry. Oop. Mini mics you can clip on your shirt. I actually have those. Those are exactly what I'm talking about. In fact, I could grab one real quick, but the thing that I noticed when I tried to use them, because I tried to use them on Saturday, and I'm going to try and use them tomorrow too when I read, because I think that's what I really wanted them for. But I have like an actual mic, like an actual microphone that I can use, but I can't charge my phone when I use it. But it does sound pretty nice. But yeah, I've got the ones you can clip on your shirt. It was a gift from Mama Ghost. Alright, where are we going? We got here. Oh yeah, that's how we get down there. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Turn on the light. You're not going to, huh? There we go. And uppity up up. Puppies. Get some gems. Oh. I never make that jump. Alright, let's keep going. Apara.
Thanks, Spyro. I'd love to help you catch
Aw,
Nessie,
he's cute.
but I'd really hate to be trapped in Crystal again.
Don't worry. The only one that's gonna be trapped is him.
Yeah. You tell him, Spyro. Alright. We're really not that far away either. Of course, we have many, many weird worlds to get through, but... upstairs. Excuse me. I'll come up here. Now I'm sure y'all can hear my button clicking a little better. I might have to turn that fan back on for my own sanity. I think the sound that I was hearing was the actual music, so. I should probably watch my own streams back. Have you ever been scared to watch your own streams back, Alien? Like, watch your own stuff live? But this will give me a good idea of how I can be comfortable, because it does, I just realize with the phone, computer, TV, it gets really hot right here. Alright. There we go. Now we're gonna jump over to here. Another thing that microphone would allow me to do is lean back in my chair. Because if I lean back like this, I don't know if y'all would be able to hear me too well. Even though this is probably the comfy position right here. Plus, I wouldn't be able to read chat for nothing. So, wouldn't be able to see the chat either. Can't do that. Oops. Alright. Got 3 of you here. Appreciate the 3 of you joining. I hope you all had a beautiful day. Well, I should say Alien and one other, because I know one is my dad, and he's not here right now. Alright, up we go. I have a blue snowball, but the quality is meh. Blue snowball, huh? Is that the brand snowball? Or does it just look like a snowball? Now we do that. That rocks that. And that should have exactly 35 gems in it. That's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Should make 500. That's 100%. We are going on. Can't remember who makes it yet. That's guy. I have to look at mine too, but it looks like one of those really old school like DJ microphones. Oh, come on. I really don't care for the monsters coming back to life once you come back. Oh. Alright, level 1 done. Let's go on. Let's see what would technically be the next level. Come in here. Oh, thank you. Lofty Castle, of course. This one. I don't know if I have a least favorite level in this world, but Lofty Castle would probably reign up there. That's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, I think it's got a weird supercharge. I mean, Logicool. Man, Logicool, Snowball. These are pretty cool things. 500, 400 gems. This is not the level I thought it was. This is the level I would put on my least favorite in the world of Dreamweavers. Is this one right here. Not to say that it's not fun and mildly comical, but it is, well, you'll see. Can't flame them, you gotta pop the balloons, and then they fall. And then there's these big chicken birds. Come over here. And then you gotta free the fairies. Fairies are always magical, and they'll always help you in this world. So that's one. I feel like I should probably go from up here, huh? Like that. Should get Spyro rights for Smash Bros. He would be a cool fighter. He would be a cool fighter, and I haven't played Smash Bros. Much in my life. But when I did, I had a really good time. Thank you. Boom, boom, boom. Get the dragon. Yep, that would be cool. Crash Bandicoot would be pretty cool too. Oh my god, that's so scary. That is such a scary dragon. Alright. Like that. I guess we can drop down now. Gotta get some more fairies so you can get back up there. That's the only level that has a chest of a red gem like that one. The ones where they pop up, this is the only level that has a red one. Fun fact, I don't know if that was on purpose or if it was just a mistake. No worries at all. Yo, what's up, Rafa? Challenge you to a completionist speedrun on this game, brother. Oh, just this game? Or all three of them? Because just this game, I'm just at about 3 hours and about 77%. It's good to see you, Dad. And it's good to see you, Rafa. How was everybody's day? I heard that you had dinner with the Mama Ghost. Okay, that's 2 fairies. There we go. That's 3. Oh, sorry. This singular game. Okay, what's your fastest time? Or is that what we want to figure out? Because I'll have to restart if I want to do the fastest run, because I've been explaining stuff as I've been going, so. Good. Glad it went well. You know everybody here, I'm sure. Well, know of them. Yeah, appreciate you popping in, man. I have senior streams go live time to time again, and it's just always at the not greatest time for me to pop in. I apologize for that. But yeah, I remember playing this game with you? Plus I'm letting all the dragons play out too, and I haven't done that in my speedruns. Typically I'm like, go, 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 and then I get so down when I die. Let's go over here. What is that? Yeah, maybe you should have been standing up here instead of floating in a balloon guarding the thing. 3 that we can vibe and spend my day putting together givey tins to send to Kitty. Excellent. Glad to hear that, and that's a real righteous thing to do, man. Appreciate that. Yesterday's stream was a little bit shorter than most, so we didn't get into too much. I do plan on making it up to y'all. I know that everybody and their dog is streaming tomorrow for Labor Day over here. So I don't know if I'll pop up tomorrow, but if the window presents itself, I may absolutely do that. But I'm definitely going to be doing my normal reading stream tomorrow. And I might just push through the end of the book, y'all, honestly. Because we did 8 chapters, and that means that there's what? Because we were going to do 2 streams of 7 and 1 of 6. Now we did 1 of 8 already. And there's only 20 chapters, so there's 12 chapters left. I guess we can split it up into 2 of 6, depending on the length. So we'll have to play it by ear. But it's a weird number of chapters, and I should have just did 2 of 10. Don't know if that's the time, but under 5 hours. Okay. Okay, under 5 hours. That might even still be doable from this point for me. In this run, I'd have to go back and look at my other save. Because I know the overall, all 3 games, my fastest time right now is about 18 hours. Have to be back to work, believe in you playing, but canvas. Oh no, that's alright, Haley, and I appreciate you. And no worries at all. I hope work goes well. And you know we're gonna be here for you when you're all done, so you just enjoy your work and do you. And yeah, I appreciate you being here. It means a lot to me, really. Alright, got them all? I think I got them all. There we go. Coming up on here, dragon. You see me? Yeah, this is when it gets hard. Alright, so I get that, that's where we find the key. Come over here, and suddenly there's a supercharge. I don't know if this is what we're supposed to do, but yeah, I did it. Because I needed this anyway. Alright. Cool, and we still need 150 left. Alright, let's go get them. And they're over there. Yeah, that's not right. I gotta get to them from over here. See, that's where I needed to get to. So this, figuring this out, was always tough as kids, because you gotta kind of figure out the pattern of the ramps that you gotta take around. Alright, cool. Luckily, they put a whirlwind right here as soon as you get up there. That's not the whirlwind that you need, though. This one. Whew. Here. See again if this takes us anywhere. Okay, I'm missing 100 gems exactly. And I know exactly where they are over there. There we go. But I guess the only thing I can say is challenge accepted. So let me know when you are you gonna stream your times, because I could do the same. Whoa, easy fella. Alright, got that. Hey. Love it when it works out that way. That's 100%. We're going home. I don't like how jerky it looks on your guys' side. I don't know if that's my Wi-Fi or not. Alright. Well, that's 2 down. Let's go on to our third one, which is not here. I think that jock. Yeah. So gotta go over here. There it is. Whatever that is. Speedy Castle. Not Lofty Castle. That's what we just did. Haunted Towers, that was it. And then we got the flight. Yeah. Yeah, I would say this is my favorite PS1 game. I'd have to say a close second would probably be Crash Bandicoot, which after this game and my speedrun time to beat my brother now, Crash Bandicoot will probably be what we'll do next. Hey, what's up, Ryan Tran? It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Alright. Let's see here. There we go. See, these armors are just kind of... We on an adventure, indeed. We're in Haunted Towers right now. We are busting through Spyro the Dragon 1. Of course, the reignited trilogy, not the original. Although I do have the original PS1 game still in my bedroom. And these armor will come to life, and you cannot destroy them, sadly. But remember, if you get kissed by a fairy in this game, then you get super fire powers. And luckily, there's several fairies being held captive here, so she gives you a kiss, and then it's just about getting there in time, and you can flame the steel beasts. And the big doors, too. Let's do that now. Do that now. There we go. And then we gotta go get more kisses. Oh no. This is, you know, just as controllers, everybody let's do PS2. Yep, exactly. Exactly, you're not wrong. Man, I wasn't running. That one and this one laying on the ground, which took me forever to realize that you'd still have to flame to get the gem that possessed him. Because he never stood up. Alright. I don't think I need any more of these, but just in case, we're just gonna get one. Take out this Raiden wannabe. Little whirlwind. Try and get as many as you can, because the only other fairy in here is way over in that house over there, and it's a long run. So I always try to get at least a couple of them before I come back. Boom. You can flame this chest too. Kasoko. Spyro. All dragons know there's magical fairies. And a fairy's kiss, exactly. I don't think they had anything like that. That one. Don't forget to come to the sides, because there will be gems there, and you will take you forever to find them. There we go. Just like that. Alright. Fairy's Kiss. Totally forgot. Then you gotta go blast all the armored guys. Again, I'm not running when I should be running. It's alright. And then another kiss. Ooh. PlayStation's up there, but I mean the older PlayStation, just because that's what I grew up with. So of course that game will hold a very special place to me always. The Xbox and I have gotten incredibly close though. So I would have to say a good close second would be my Xbox. But if I had to choose between, say, like PS5 and Xbox One, Xbox would take that all day. But again, that's because that's the console that I have. Alright, yeah. Nice try. Up here. It's another level with a weirdly placed supercharge. I think it's right here. Yeah. How about you, bud? What's your favorite console? What's your favorite game? For the PlayStation 1. I'll make sure to limit that. I think that was the one I needed. I know there's a fairy down here too. There we go. Make sure we get that. Sorry if that was loud, y'all. I know that those chests aren't quiet. Dragon. Hold your horns. Here comes Spyro. Nasty Noah. Bought PS1, Tomb Raider 2, and Final Fantasy 2 all on the same day because I had a job and was making adult money. I love that. I love that for you. And such great choices, too. Alright, let's get you some butterflies there, buddy. Free guy. 10, 2. I do have fairy powers for that. Here. Get a little kissy wissy. And we'll just go. Okay, 400, 500 still. Still missing over 100. Which is okay. That's okay. We'll get it. Favorite game is absolutely Final Fantasy. The story, the music, the memories, and I will say that's one because my mom, mind you, is who I grew up with in Michigan, and she was very much I was very sheltered in a sense. She wanted to protect my innocence at all costs, so she wouldn't let me get too much into the violence or anything, and it was quite a miracle that I was even like allowed to watch Mortal Kombat movies. But my mom was super cool about stuff like that. But she certainly did try her best, so I didn't get the luxury of growing up with the Final Fantasy games, and of course getting into the Final Fantasy story now, it might be a little too, not too late, just too much time to do. On that note, I did play through Kingdom Hearts, and I absolutely loved it. Don't know why I needed that. I don't think I needed that. I still have over 100 gems. And this was probably my first conundrum. Where the gems at, though? And we shall go find them, because you need to do this. Supercharge out this door over there. Because around the other side of this building, I think, is where you need to go. So, trying to discover that was difficult, I will say. Having prior knowledge to this game is helping. And, let's see, can we nail it? First try. This one out this door. Oop. Alright, well, jinxed myself. And yeah, just like that. I can't blew my mind. Disney Square, innovation, something no one saw coming. And then as the games progressed, oh my god, they just got that much better. And then they started getting into the Pixar games and the third one, which I would say the first one will always hold that spot, but the third one, to me, was probably the superior of the three. Alright, that should be all the dragons found. So you haven't played one Kingdom Hearts? You should. I will say that you will be reminded that it's for kids. Especially when you get to the Winnie the Pooh level in the 100 Acre Woods. But just push through it, man. It's an amazing story. And then Final Fantasy characters start showing up too. Like Cloud shows up. I think that's it. But yeah, it's a nice little crossover. Alright. You gotta be faster than the Possessor on these. You have to go up before they can start hitting you. And if you can, try and get past this guy. So you can get in here, and if you can get in here, you'll find the head fairy. And the fairy in the yellow dress also kisses you, but now it's permanent. So now it'll never run out. I'll have it so long as I'm in this level. I wish it lasted throughout every game and every level. That would be great. Which is a nice Easter egg for the second game. If you do complete that and go through and play it again, you'll have the permanent Super Fireball. Which I will say cuts the run down, game time run down in half. More than that, but... Alright, still missing about 46 gems? Oh, where could they be? Oh, I know where they could be. There was a chest back here, huh? I have a feeling, though, I have a huge video game collection. Funny you mentioned Pooh, because I was about to nickname my mom and Pooh. Really? That's great. I love that. I love that. My mom didn't really have, like, a cutesy nickname for me. She does say that she used to call me her punk all the time, but I don't know about y'all. Like, I don't think that's a good thing. But it kind of became our thing. But Pooh Bear is much cuter. And then my dad probably gave me my favorite nickname ever. Outside of, hey you, what are you doing? Homer was always my favorite nickname. And the realization that it wasn't because I was an author like Homer. It was the realization that I had a thick skull like Homer. Okay. I'm missing nothing. I'm good. We're going home. What am I doing? Let's get out of here. That's 100. We're going home. Kev the PokéGhost. Punky. That might be terribly aging, but anybody remember Punky Brewster? Appreciate you being here, Rafa. I know I saw people come back and watch this stream. The beginning was a catastrophe, man. Like, complete catastrophe, but we got it. Well, that's 4 levels down. Now we just have the flight and the boss. And then we can go to Nork Island. Nasty Nork's land. Yep. Just shortcutting it. Where's the flight? I think it's still back this way. So before I go on a giant circle again, let me double back and make sure. Maybe the world is blind, or just a little unkind. Don't know. Yeah, I remember Punky Brew. Ha! Alright. Now, if I was a flight, where would I be? This one better be not easy. This better be simple. Never confuse simple and easy. I think it's up these stairs, though. You're fine, Cooper. Alright, first try. Let's see, trains, lanterns, okay, I'm a little out of practice. I'm doing well, JB, how are you doing tonight, brother? Sorry, man, I'm really sorry for that. How's your night going, JB? I'm just trying to beat Spyro 1. And, I think I'm messing up really bad right now. But, we're gonna see. I missed one. Sure did. Well, we're gonna make do. Oh, I can save it. And I can start the chests, too. Damn it, I missed 2 chests too. There's 1. There's 2. Now I gotta get back to the trains. Yeah, I messed that one up really bad. But now I know. Ooh, I'm curious now if I can do it. I might be able to if it just gives me a train. Just a little too late. Just tired, brother, chilling down for the night. And my favorite. I appreciate that, man. appreciate that. And yeah, I'm starting to get a little sleepy myself, but I'm also drinking Monster, so it's a weird combo. Let's go and retry. First time, well, first real time. Alright, 1, 2, let's just start these now. Whoa. 3, yeah, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oop, 5, 6, oh, that must be 7 actually. Alright, the chest might be a little unorthodox, but it's working. And lanterns. I don't even know what the 4th thing is that I gotta do. We should immediately turn around. Ooh, the whirlybirds. That's right, the thingamajigs. These things, and then you just hit the trains as they start to come through. That's 1. Is that it? That's it over here. That should be it for the trains. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just like that. Just like that. 14 seconds to spare. Not too bad. Alright, well that's 100. We're going on. Now I just gotta beat the boss of the level, which is Jacques. And then we can go in to the next world, which is Nasty's world. Yeah, is it here? No. Excuse me. Went to He-Man commercial rabbit hole earlier because I remember the kid want to know. I've done that plenty of times myself. I've even found myself watching YouTube videos of like early 70s commercials, and just I find myself now like looking for commercials because I never see them anymore. Alright. Oh, this, I take it back. This is probably my least favorite level. It's so grimy and so hard. Alright, not that. We're good. Get out of here. Got many directions and a way back that you have to make this jump, and the jump isn't so great. Alright. And the gem is still up there, right? Of course it is. But we'll get there. Did you find it though, Rafa? Something to say hey before I pass out. What's up, Aunt? I hope you have a good night, fam. This wasn't really planned or scheduled, just popped up. But yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your night, man. I hope you sleep well, and we'll see you around tomorrow, I'm sure. It's always good to see you. I could make it, but why the this? If there's a this, then there must be a that. So let's use this and go find out what that is. Ha! That's what that is. The key to the chest we saw earlier. charge these iron guys. Oh, God. Thank you. Alright, and then we see this pillar here. Now what we'll do is we'll come up here. And there should be a random fool, which are what these little jesters are running around over here that you'd find out doesn't really do anything, this guy. And that's the guy that lowers that one, so you gotta be quick about it. But if you get back here, you can get on this pedestal. Yet, you will find it. And then you can jump over there and get this dragon. And a bunch of other gems too. But then you gotta make that jump back on your own, and that one is always proves difficult, so. Take care. Alright. You good, Sparks? Yeah, you good. But this one's always fun. I don't know who designed this one. Employee of the month. Alright, that didn't work out too well. Let's have a take two, shall we? And one more time. There we go. Get one more of those. Then we'll go this way. All the way over there. Maybe. Oh, damn. That stinks. So your last save point is the last dragon you did, so I just gotta redo all of that. Unless they... Nope. I don't think I have to redo it all. I think I still have all the gems, but all the guys come back. Yeah. And that's how you're supposed to do it. Alright. Take two. Action. Alright, what's up, Stafford? How you doing, man? Alright, let's try the little running jump. Alright. There we go. Still have so long to go. How you doing, Stafford? It's good to see you, brother. Here to game. Excellent. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you popping in. What are you gaming tonight? Are you still on Sekiro? I noticed you've been putting some time in on that game, which is something I could never do consistently. I did not have the gaming patience that I have now for that game then. Sekiro. Excellent. I will get back into that game eventually. I know it. I can't believe I just jumped off the side. Alright. You could do it, yeah. I know, because I've done games like it. Not particularly Dark Souls, which is the bane of my existence, but games like, you know, Soul-like. Like, I know all the Jedi Fallen Order games. This doesn't look tall enough. That's not tall enough. Okay, I guess it is. So I know I could do it, and I should go back to it, which is probably would have been a great use of my time on my long time away from work. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. There we go. Back to our chest. So like Fallen Order a lot, yeah, okay. I really enjoyed Fallen Order. It took me forever to beat, though. In fact, I had to go back to it. Fallen Order is one that I put down, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm not ready for this one yet. And I had to come back to it months later. And I'm so glad I did, and at the same time, I was so disappointed that I didn't give it a chance, like, then. Oh, did you? How'd it go, man? I'm sorry I missed it. They had a WWE event this morning that was in Paris. And so I'm a huge WWE fan, and Nikki Nocturne always streams while we watch the event together, so we can all chat. So it's like watching it all together separately. So it must have been during that, man. I'm sorry. Excellent. I love that. And I will highly consider it. Absolutely. Because this gives me all kinds of possibilities that I could play, and I've got a million favorite games that I want to take y'all through, so. I do want to start small, though, because otherwise we'd be running through, like, rounds of zombies right now. But I always want to be cognizant in case there's any kids that happen to show up, and eventually I can do the 18 and over streams and start streaming that, so. Excellent. I won't say anything at all, Matt. I won't say anything at all, but yeah, Clash in Paris was today. And it was, I will say this, Matt, it was predictable. So, that's what I will say. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah? Is there a reason for that? Because, trust me, I have that same feeling. I have that same feeling sometimes. But yeah, overall it was a, was that it? Did I do it? Just like that, I did that and didn't even realize it. But yeah, I'm the same way. So it's more of it more does end up being more lurky than anything, and I do other work from time to time, because otherwise I get mood shifted. But overall, it was a great show. All right, I do know what lies ahead. About 4 more worlds. Nope. Let's go. Let's go to Nasty's world. About an hour and a half into it, of course. Like 15 to 20 minutes of that is complete bunk in the beginning of the stream. I'm gonna miss John Cena as well, but at the same time, I can't miss him if he won't go away. But no, he's done great things for this company, and I'm glad that he's kind of going out the way he wants to. All right. Now this is the first and one of the only times in this game. Stay here. That you actually can't finish the home world before you go into your first world, because all the rest of the gems are inside these mouths that don't open until you complete the previous world. So, we're going to have to do that first. And all the dragons, they don't have their own identity because they're all dragons that I've rescued previously. Love his promos. His promos are good, man. And highly unscripted, too. Alright. Yep. Here we go. Norco. Now it gets serious. So in the original 1990, I looked it up because ALB asked me the question, and I called it out as 95-96. This game actually came out in 1998. For the PlayStation 1, and when you got to North Cove, you didn't really think about it when you were a kid growing up in the 90s, but they had straight up like machine guns and Gatling guns. They have updated that for the Reignited trilogy, so you'll see them using paintball guns and paint guns in this level now. But yeah, thought that was a fun fact. They didn't really care about that when they first released the game. Oh. That wasn't cool. 500, 400. We got this. That, you can take that and send it flying right back at him. One of the coolest mechanics that they held on to, also, you can do that in the succeeding games also. TNT barrel, blow up chests, which kind of makes you wonder why there wasn't TNT literally anywhere else before. Go. Let's spark some breakfast. Alright. Now I guess we'll go over here. Didn't think that would work. Okay. Really? Not even 100 yet? 10%. Speaking of guns, I'm going to start John Wick quadrilogy and test my bombs and try, yeah, like how much you can watch. Because I was thinking about doing that same thing with the Saw movies, you know. But man, those movies are, like, lack of story aside, they were really good. I feel like they could have picked a million reasons better than that to make him go wild. Not to say it wasn't a good reason. Just saying is all. Alright. I think that was everything. Let's keep going. Alright, free guy, that makes 46. That barrel to knock into that chest. Ooh, I love these chain reactions. But okay, you read my phone machine. I really want to make sure of that. Yeah, absolutely, man. Figure probably not tomorrow, man, but we might wait until Thursday when I stream next on the big, or maybe before we start reading our. Well, we'll do it on the big stream. That way, if we need to account for anything, we can do that live. But yeah, we'll definitely do that. Excellent. Absolutely. Yeah, feel free, and even if it's something anonymous, Stafford, and you're just like, yeah, read this, but don't tell them who wrote it. Like, I'm totally okay doing that too. It's completely up to y'all, and I just love your creativity. Y'all are so talented. I think that's the way to go. Let's do this real quick. Yeah. Bunch of ones. Oh, I appreciate that. Definitely than an interesting life filled with the ability to be curious about a lot of things, and instead of being the master of one, I wanted to be a little good at everything. Or if I wanted to do something I was curious about, I would just kind of like stop at nothing to do it, like the Rubik's Cube and the Chinese yo-yo and juggling. All things I thought everybody should be able to do if just given enough time and practice. And that's the same thing with drawing, and I see it a lot more than not. People that I consider highly talented in the drawing field don't really regard themselves as artists per se. And me, it's just totally opposite. If you commit yourself to create something for no gain then other than to create it, then you, my friend, are an artist. You gotta believe me. Got a Groot logo set or flower pot messy. Yeah, definitely. I think I suck at drawing. What? See, and I guess that's all. I mean, only you know what you can produce. So the one thing that I will ask is, I'll never get down on you for you feeling that you don't draw well. But my challenge for you is continue doing it to get to a point where you feel that you can say you do draw well, man. And I didn't know that you didn't know that. But from a third party looking in, man, I can tell you that you can draw. And you have a very unique art style that many people even try to replicate, and many people do not get to duplicate. So yeah, I want you to keep your style, and know that you're insanely talented. So, like me, I never really looked at it in a term of good and bad. Like when it came to things that I draw, there were things that I liked to draw, and if I liked it, then that was always enough for me. But of course, if, you know, art needs to be shared by others, and I doubt that any famous artwork was going, I don't care what anybody else thinks, this is what I think. And I think that, you know, oftentimes people do it for others. And me, I'll look at my art and I'll say, wow, this is not good. But it's mine, and it's unique, and nobody else could do it. And that, to me, is what gives it that level of uniqueness that even I have trouble duplicating sometimes. Woo! Alright, found the chest key. Now, I guess the chest would be good. Nope. Can we get a twofer? Nope, sure didn't. Alright, where the bird going up? Alright, now we're back at the beginning, but we need to go and get our chest. Oh, where was that chest? Is it down another one of these halls? Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dudes. That was close. I ain't fixing to be doing any more unaliving today. I'm gonna have to do it with myself. Just got that coming through. There's the chest. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. That's it. Well, that's 100. More going on. Of course, it would be this way, right? Septic, excellent. I'll pull that up in a second here. fact, while I go home, I'll pull up the Discord. Yeah. Alright, that's all. North Cove done. Twilight Harbor. Nice. Nice. I love that. That looks super cool, Stafford. Doesn't look like it would take too long either. Alright, here's where the guns come into play. I should have healed up Sparks while I was at home. Alright. Forgot. Yeah, it's super cool. I do have the baby group. The baby dancing group. Oh man, come on. I wasn't even looking. Looked like the bridge connected. That's what it looked like. Alright, no more mistakes. Still have to... Afternoon, very good work. So I got an hour left to go. Excellent. How you doing tonight, Adam Joe? How's work? Ooh, glad I turned around. Aw. They got me. They really got me. There we go. Dragon. It's been annoying, but it was alright. Excellent. I'm glad it's going alright. Otherwise, although I am sorry that it's annoying. Certainly know that feeling. I'm about to get back to work myself after a nice week off. Ah. Alright, I think we're good here. Up so that we can super jump up there. Cletus. See all the first dragons that I released. anything in there. And then I do have to do the super jump. Finagle my way all the way back over here. Which is possible. Yes, it's possible. And try again. Surprisingly, I can't believe I'm still alive after falling into the water like that. Oh, are you serious? Everybody saw it. That was so not cool. So not cool. Everybody saw that happen too. That's mildly embarrassing. Yeah, it'll take me a minute later. Real missions to stop the yeah. No kidding. No kidding. You know, something that we used to do is I used to help, like, let my kid help do it. There were some sets, though, that I bought for him. And there were some sets that I bought for me, but he still wanted to help me build them all. And I really like to build my models, you know, solo. Not to say that he wasn't helpful. But I came up with this idea to have him, I wasn't allowed to look at the instruction booklet. So only he could look at the instruction booklet. And he would have to tell me, using his words, like what piece to use and where it goes. Just from the huge mound of pieces. He wasn't allowed to touch them. And that's how we built for a long time. He would always go through like, alright Dad, I'm gonna name this one the... naming all the parts with what they look like. 1, 2, 3, and not even close. Missing well over 100 still. So let's go see what we missed. Oh, I didn't finish going. Gotcha. Alright. That should be the end of it. Should have known. More. 20. I lose sparks for real. I sure did. Won't matter if this works the way it needs to. I missed 2 out there somewhere. That's why I should always be sure. And I'm without sparks, so I need to find some rats. And fast. Right, must be a little older, really? Really, not really. Yeah, that's true. As soon as they start moving, man, that's pretty much all the end of, you know, our illusion of free time. But it's probably the greatest thing that I ever had to do. Or ever got to do, rather. Ah, found it. That's 100. We are going home. I think this is the first time in all the times I've played this over the past 20 years that I didn't die on this level. So, progress. Alright, y'all, I think that's it. I think it is now time for the Nork himself. This should be the end of our home world. It's not going to be 100 yet because there's still one more dragon that shows up after you beat Nasty Nork. Let's get him all charged up, and are we ready to fight the Nork? Avoid the Noid, he destroys pizzas. Whoop him, yep. This one I'm hoping goes quick. It's another chasing boss. But luckily the whole game has been chasing, so. Then we get to loot his treasure hoard too. I'll do that real quick. And we are at game time. 3 hours, 51 minutes. He is going to start shooting stuff. Gotta get the thieves first. That would have been a new record for me. Starting the chase and hitting them immediately. Hello. Thank you. Go back and get these gems real quick. Yeah, absolutely. Have a great rest of your day, Adam. We'll see you next time, brother. Oh, that wasn't fair at all. Like there was an invisible. Yoink. Okay, that's key number 2. I think this one lowers him. Yep. Or gets me up there, rather. And then we run, we chase him. Just gonna do one more run around real quick. He'll wait for me this time, so. Alright, let's get him. Yikes. Oh, really? 20 years I've never done that. They're gonna make me start over. Sorry, y'all. That's gonna take significant time off my... Oh, got it. Alright, let's open the door. And... let's get this one real fast. Thank you. Go back up. And go get this Nork. This Nork devil. Your toast, Nork. Alright.
Sorry I took so long. I almost forgot about you guys. What about Steven? Nasty Nork is toast. So now there's water again in the Dragon Cave. Well, mostly. I've still got some treasure.
Sky's the limit.
What will you do next? I'd say the sky's the limit.
He's toast. Game's not quite over yet, but yeah, he's toast. One more dragon to get. Right here. Should be the first guy I rescued. Oh no, he's from Peacekeepers.
So, what's in there?
I believe this is Gaston's treasure. The gate will only open if you have found everything in the Dragon Kingdom. Come back when you have reached 100%.
See if I'm at 100%. I am. Let's go rob Nasty's loot. And this one's kind of fun because there's just gems everywhere. And you can fly permanently. But you can't fly higher than the door that you unlock, so kind of gatekeeps you from going all over the place at first. Make sure that we got all the treasures before we start going up. That's what I need to find is a key, and there's thieves around here too, see? Let's be real quick. You can be as quick as you want. Okay, now I can fly a little higher, which will give us the option to another key. Appreciate that, Ryan. Dropping links as always. Can't go quite that high yet. Aeroplane, huh? Gotta go this high. So you can chase the airplane now. And now you get to be nice and high too, so you can pretty much get to everywhere. And turned around. Yep, they do that too. If they feel like you cut ahead of them, they'll turn around. Maddie! Well, yeah, absolutely. I appreciate you popping in to say hi. I hope you have a good night and a good sleep. I'm just trying to catch this plane because he has a key that I need. Singeing his little tailpipe. Really? I should be able to hit him from there. Whoa, come on, Spyro. There you go. Croc Legend of Davos. Ooh, I have not. What is that? What system? I have Garbos. Ooh, Banjo-Kazooie is also another one I haven't played. So, ironically, I never owned an N64, so any N64 exclusive games I probably haven't had a chance to go through. Except for the classic ones that you would play in a party like GoldenEye, 007, Perfect Dark, Smash Bros, Mario Kart, Pokemon Coliseum, and we were talking about Pokemon Snap also earlier today in the wrestling stream, and how easy that would be for them, I think, to include a Snap feature in the new games. Oh yeah, you going down. Thank you. Croxy 4 Mark. Yeah. Sadly, I never had the chance to own one. I don't, Ryan. That would be a nice piece of history to have. Wouldn't even care which one either, just to have one from that time frame would be a nice piece of history. Alright, let's see. Here's another rocket. Let's go ahead and light that up. I think we already got the rocket that goes to there. Oh, there's another one. I did, and shouldn't have for the age I was when we did play it. But yes, I do remember that game, and I might even dare to say, like, great game. Let's see, one, that was two, so the third door should be over here. It shaped me as a kid. I think the poo monster is what shaped me in all of that. It was definitely a traumatizing boss to beat. Alright, now I think this is his main treasure hold. Oh, just one gem. Maybe that's so that we can fly higher and get to the other one. Because if we go to the portal, this way, we get to do one of the coolest things ever. Blow this up. And I will say, very disappointedly, that when I was a kid, there were so many of these things in that room, and they would just keep going on and on and on and on and on. So they limited the amount of the explosives that were in this room, but I still was able to get them all. Born in 90, playing at 11. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that was roughly about right, I would say. I got a hold of it about that age. That's 120%, so runtime 4 hours 4 minutes for game 1. I feel like I haven't been on one of your streams in a while. I headed to bed, but be sure to stop in next time. Much love, you, Jess. I really appreciate that. I was thinking about you the other day that we haven't seen you around. Appreciate you popping in, even if but for a second, and I hope you have a good sleep. And I hope that you're off tomorrow. Much love indeed. I don't know how often I'm going to be doing these kind of streams. But I think twice a week would probably be good. Oh, thanks, Jess. I appreciate that. I got 16 likes already. Nice. Nice. Woo. Well, that's game 1, y'all. Now, we start the second game. Let's do that.
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation.
Ain't you? I appreciate you popping in. Thanks for the like. I hope you sleep well as well. And we'll see you next time. I'll be streaming tomorrow doing the reading stream, so come by tomorrow night and listen to us read. Appreciate that, Ryan. Thank you. We just finished the first game of Spyro the Dragon. We're starting the second game, which is Ripto's Rage, and the first one will always be my favorite, but I really like how much you get to do in the second game and how many orbs you have to get. The third game just amped it up, though, with the eggs. Of course, you have to ask yourself that if everybody in this video is trying to help you obtain all the orbs, why are they gatekeeping them behind tasks? It might be the original voice actor. In fact, they all sound pretty similar. I might have to do that that research on the game. Alright, let me see if I can do something here right quick. Just gonna pull you fully this way. Put my legs out. And I'm gonna get comfy. Spyro movie, like the sound. Yo, I would not mind a Spyro movie at all, man. I would not mind a Spyro movie at all. Really? I know that he was in Skylanders, and he was I think he was, like, pretty powerful in that game, too, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, I'm just trying to move my laptop a little closer. There we go. Y'all still hear me okay? I just had to lean back a little bit so I could rest my back just a skosh. I'm gonna have to figure something out. So this starts the frustrating fact that you can't complete the levels before moving on to the next one, because there's tasks in here that you need to do to get orbs and gems, but you can't do them quite yet. Yeah, I think so. So this game was just mildly different because typically you would get gems from the bad guys. But in this game, it kind of just sends up an energy orb for the power-up. It doesn't really give you any gems, so... Big lizard. Technically, yes. I still have 2 hours, but you are technically right. And happy 1st of September to everybody. I hope you're doing well. And we made it. We made it to September. Alright. Still want to try and get as many as I can before I leave. And there's only a couple hundred, 400. Alright. Yeah, I figured, Matt, because you're even further on the east side, huh? And they introduced another character as well, Mr. Moneybags. And Moneybags actually takes your gems as you go, so you never have a constant count of how many you have. Unless you're transitioning between worlds, I think that always stays the same. Regardless if you spend it or not. Zoe. So instead of the dragon pads, we got Zoe zapping us randomly throughout our adventure. There's Moneybags. That silly willy-nilly old bear. Not to keep with the Pooh Bear theme. So there's the task. So after you learn climb, you have to come back to Glimmer and get up there. Here's Moneybags. 100 gems.
Thank you, Mr. Dragon. Spyro, you can now use the bridge
So you're just running around the game. I said, no worries at all, man. That's kind of what I'm doing too. I got to remember that I got to talk because I don't think you're allowed to just play a game without talking over it. Hey, what's up, Tamer? How you doing? It's good to see you. How the rest of your day go? I know I saw you in Nikki's stream a little earlier. Talisman. So let's get the rest of the gems we can. So another something that was added to this game was the power-ups of being able to fly. Or super flame. Gotta restart the gem lamps. Yeah, I'm doing well. I wanted to finish the first Spyro game tonight, and we just did that. We just beat the first game in just over 4 hours. Not all on this stream, of course. But yeah, figured that no time like the present to jump into game number 2 of the Spyro series. Keep on going. The first of many, many orbs. This guy's got a little task for you. Something neat they put in this game also was the ability to hover. So if you're just about to hit the edge, you can hover and give yourself an extra inch or so. Which I think is how you get this up here. Oh. And gotta make sure that you don't lose your little buddy. So apparently the story goes these lizards showed up and started stealing all of their gems. It's funny, this was not only one of the first puzzles to get orbs, but this was the first puzzle to stump me. Because the last lizard that he takes you to, he throws out the rock like he's standing right there and you can't find him anywhere. And I'm gonna show you why. Let's see, where is this one? Oh. Appreciate you popping in, Tamer. And are you a gamer? You like gaming? Or have you in turn ever played Spyro when you were growing up, like a majority of the rest of us here? Alright, so he comes all the way over here, right? And he throws out the rock. Oh no, this one's right there. Last one. And this guy is all the way up there. for some reason it took me forever to find it. There we go. Through the tunnel, past the greedy bear, over the bridge. And we make sure there's no other gems we can get. Like those ones. Sadly, I think that's it. I think that's all we can get for now. 8. There we go. And do just a little bit more. And for those that are watching and thinking to yourself, why doesn't he just use the Superfly power-up and fly to the place they're telling him to climb? Good question. Let's try that, shall we? So if you do try and fly to the place that you're supposed to come back after learning climb, watch your timer on the right. As soon as you enter this room, pretty much depletes it immediately. And it doesn't let you get there. So they kind of thought of everything as the developers of the game. But there are magic lanterns that you can get there too. Now what you might be able to do, what I think I can and should do right quick, and then we'll go to the main world. It's another thing too, this game didn't start you out in a home world, this game starts you out in a level attached to the first home world. They also included cold openers and cold closers in every level you go into. You'll get a little video. Of course, this is showing Ripto. Uh-oh. There it is. Showing Ripto messing with some stuff.
We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Laura.
Hi, I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Sorry.
Did you meet the gem cutters in Laura?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What, is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
Well, there are 14 talismans in Avalon, and they're all magical. If I can collect enough,
Alright.
they can be used to defeat Ripto.
Hunter.
Hunter, where have you been?
Oh, took off. Awesome.
Spyro's gonna help us collect the talismans.
I am? He is.
Spyro, there's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now.
So now it's saying, oh, there's no way you can go on vacation. That's all I wanted to do, is go to the beach, somewhere sunny.
Inhabitants to give you their talisman.
Now I'm wrapped into another adventure.
In your guidebook.
Hey, I could do that. What is the dragon just told Ripto?
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talismans? If you come across any orbs, they're important to you. But I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans
we go, the home world, Summer Forest. Now, some changes in the game. You can swim now, so you don't have to worry about dying in the water. But you don't learn swim until you can get enough gems to buy it from good old money bags. So you gotta leave those ones for now. Again, another homeworld you can't finish the gems on until you learn abilities to do so. And then there's some place that you have to climb too, but you don't learn climb until the next world. So that one you have to really wait for. But that's alright. I get why they did it. And they did stop doing that in the next game too. Alright. Not bad.
This is the homeworld called Summer Forest. Still many of the Avalon worlds right now. Unfortunately, Ripto is taking over the castle, and we need it.
Okay. Pretty sure you just told me that in a long video. Hunter's gonna disguise an orb mission as trying to teach you how to glide. Just telling you that you gotta press jump at the top, or glide at the top of your jump, and it's gonna tell you how to hover. Ooh. Now put it all together in one long jump. I think Moneybags needs 500 to teach you how to swim. Yep, I think it is. Moneybags. Yep, 500. And of course, they purposely don't give you 500 gems in this world to get before going to another world. So, kind of got to pick one and go. I think we're going to do Colossus, because I always go to Idle Springs first, but they have a big swimming section, so I don't know why I do that. Yeah, let's go to Colossus. For my hockey fans. It's so funny. Alright. Oh no. Sorry, I'll fix that. My bad. Alright. Alright. Big buffalo. These statues will come in handy later. Because they get possessed by a demon, and you gotta remember where they all are to come and flame them. Get another orb that way. But this one I don't think has climbing, or swimming, or headbutting, so you should be able to do it. What's up? How are you, Brad? Hope you're doing well tonight. I'm just running through Spyro the Dragon Reignited Trilogy. Just finished the first game and figured I would start the second. Gotta flame the big yaks. Do that. How was your day, Ghost Spencer? Let's see, I need 4 more. Those paintings before. Look what I can do. Free guy. Hey, what's up, Alice? How you doing? Happy Sunday. I guess it's... Oh yeah, it's still Sunday for you. How was your day, Alice? We're just running through the Spyro games. We just finished the first game. Starting the second. Which is my favorite set of games. I'll need to talk with Sun for a bit. It's actually really funny beating the Yeti in this game. Because the Yeti in this level actually became a recurring enemy throughout the game. And I was expecting this huge fight, I still wasn't ready. Go in, ready to fight. was it. That's pretty much it.
It was tougher than that. No, I guess he was all
And that's how we get the talisman. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're doing great. Alright, level objective done, but we still have many things to do. So if you jump out this window, it's another statue you can't forget about. Good to do some ice hockey. So just got to score 5 goals on the goalie. With this regular puck. That's easy enough. That's 3. Hockey Bug Monday. Alright. Go. That was almost the perfect game. Really? Yeah, I did 4 perfect shots. Alright. Fire from the other side. You're alright, Fluffermix. Okay. I'll talk to you later. I do want to paint this cuties. Paint what, Alice? Alright. 3rd orb. 4th orb. I was gonna ask if I want to do it again. Try a game of one-on-one with an actual player. And my goalie. Alright. Can actually flame him too. Get the puck out. Cap on him. He can chuck me too, so. Excellent. No worries at all. Lurk away. I appreciate you popping in, Alice. Thanks, Matt. Come on. Four. And 1 more. Can I make it a blowout? No, I can't. It's that last shot. Always the last shot. Hit it back. Good job. Skill point for not getting a point scored on me. I'll take it. Alright. That's 2. How many orbs are there? There's just one more, and that's the spirit demons and the statues. Luckily it's not timed. We just gotta find the professor. But that should have more than powered up our power-up to make us go this way. And there's the demon with the professor.
Goodness, you scared that evil spirit away. Now we can hide in the statues. If we were to flame all 10 statues, I'm sure you would.
Alright, gotta flame the statues. Let's see, look all evil. Flame will make them back into hockey people. Alright, got that. Got that one over there. Ooh, gems. You know, that would have been a perfect spot for a secret. That's 4 and 5. That's the beginning of the level. Don't know if there was one at the very beginning, though. No, there wasn't. Alright. Hey, Genghis, how's it going? It's good to see you, fam. Welcome in. Hope you're a big fan of Spyro the Dragon. We're going to go ahead and run through all 3 games. We finished the first one tonight. Didn't have too much more to go. And figured it was only appropriate to start the next one in the last little bit that we had. Ooh, that's someplace I need to get to. Looks like that. Come over here. And there's a little ice cave with 1 statue in it, so yes, that took me forever to get to and find. Alright. And then the other statue that took me forever to remember was the one by the ice rink. It should be our last one. Oh, still 2 more, huh? Well, where could they be? One more. Oh yeah, it was in the room with the elevator. There we go. And whoop.
Spyro, you scared the evil spirit away. Why don't you
They don't need it. They don't need it. Alright, cool. And we missed a 5 somewhere. No. Yep, let's see. Did I miss it in the cave? Yep, sure did. Oh, that's why, because Sparks wouldn't grab it. That's 100. We're going home. Oh, let's focus. So, as you can see, there's a few things to do. And the videos, of course, which makes the game time run a little longer. And then the third one, they have all of this and then some, because they do add characters that you can now play. So. so great in the last month or so. Oh, well, I hope they start doing better, man. I've kind of had the same luck, and I've noticed just over time when I first started out, it seemed like my shorts got a lot more views than not, but I'm curious if it's the content and the direction that I went. Now that I'm focused more around the art than I am around the opening packs, which I think people typically care to watch more. But I'm sticking with it, and that's something that I should do tonight. Luckily, with the holiday tomorrow, it kind of gave us some more time, so. Alright. Moneybags, learn how to swim underwater? Yes, please. Now, with that, you should be able to go underwater. Which just adds all kinds of new challenges to the game. And yes, there are lots of water levels. You'll be swimming in acid and all kinds of stuff. Those are gems. And you come in here, this will actually get you to the castle. Fooled me. Just not enough quite sure. Tend to do better first back. It drastically died off. Interesting. And of course, I guess I can see why. Because personally, I would rather see the showing off the card shorts. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm enjoying the active mode. No. And then there's another one you gotta climb in this level too. So we do have to come back once we make it out of this world and go to Autumn Plains, I think. And there, Moneybags will be waiting for you to teach you how to climb for another fee. Now he wants to lower this wall for 400 gems. He's gonna break me now. There we go. To get to Aquaria Towers, which makes sense because you can't get to this level unless you know how to swim. Because it's all about kind of using the ocean to flood their castle again, their kingdom. Because someone came through and drained all the water. Someone, it was ripped out. This is where you get between worlds and go and fight Crush or Bolt. Crush and Gulp. Yeah, you gotta fight Crush first. Alright. Let's go this way. This one was a nice little tricky trick. Excellent. Speedway. So speedways are this game's equivalent of the flights, where you have to fly around and do certain tasks. This one here, if you leave that door closed and hover into the window, you can actually find a hidden orb. Because if you do hit this button, it closes that door anyway. Alright, so we got that. Thinking that might be all the gems for now. time? We're at about 8 minutes. Okay. See what I can do. So I am planning on probably wrapping up here shortly. It's a nice little chunk of time finishing one game and getting a good handle on the next. And then next stream we can focus on just making headway on this game. This, I would say, is probably my favorite level in this world of Summer Forest. 20 likes, you guys are great. Oh yeah, this was funny. Oh, this guy. I guess I can do this as I go. Alright, puzzles. Turn all the blocks yellow. Pretty sure you think Alice would like, huh? Right, now he wanted me to meet him by the river. Which is out here. To this. And first. Alright, Ada wants 10 fish. They got a flame fish into his mouth, and you better make sure they're yellow or blue, because if they're red, he'll throw them all up. And you gotta start over. One more puzzle over by the colored stones. Alright, colored stones. Everything. Metal shields. Yeah, okay. Batch stream skill. Well, if you do, that's where we'll head right after I'm done with this level here. We'll wrap it up and we'll come and raid you, and I'll lurk in there for a little bit. I can feel my eyes getting heavy. I don't know how long I'm gonna make it, but I'll come and lurk in there. Maybe get inspired to pull the game out again and play myself. Much like I inspired many of you to pull this game out, I had a couple people reach out letting me know they pulled out their old Spyro games and started. Yeah. Ooh, forget. Good. Here. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, the hula girls. I forgot about them. That's another orb. Thank you, Zoe. Jump on these stones in the correct order, you'll solve the puzzle. It's up to you to figure out the rest. So this is more a memory game because I'll put one down. And then we gotta try and figure out the pattern that it goes in. Here. Here. I want to say it's this one. Nope, that's wrong. That one, this one. I want to say it's this one because it's the same color. And then this one. This one. There we go. Still got you on place. Okay, yeah, you as well, brother. We'll see you soon. I don't know if I have any mods in here. I'll have to grab your link. Of course, I'm sure everybody in here is sub to you as well. Alright. Moving right along. Still got, dang, over 200 gems to find. Oh, that's right. There's a big, like, path up top. And the hula dancers being held captive by the giant tiki god. Real quick. Yeah. I'll give you your talisman for doing a job well done. Big tiki head. Wait, I won't fly burn. And we get to go and collect all the rest of the gems and orbs in this fun little bath. Come back for those ladies. Awesome. Thank you for that, Ryan. That is where we were going to be heading here. shortly when I'm done with this. And come over here and we keep going. All this has an end goal of hitting this rocket so that it will he did pull the cutie today? Oh, yeah, that is a great question, and I will say yes. If I was ever able to get one of the advent calendars, it just wasn't in the cards for me this last year. But if it was that is something that I am interested in doing. As well as I'm excited to see the release of the new Trick or Trade. It was a busy day, so many accounts got shadow banned. So many. What's shadow ban? That doesn't sound fun. Hulas. Gotta go save the hula girls. Calendar that 9 packs open. Excellent. That's cool. I know that they had a couple of packs on there. I guess for the story's sake, I'll show you the mission here. It's gonna be coming up and.
It's fabulous to see you, Spyro. Now that the supercharged program is active, you can
Kind of charge through the pedestals and send the dancing hula girls over there to summon a rain dance. So you can't talk unless you're mod on a channel. But how do you get shadow banned? Like the streamer has to ban you? Because that seems like a lot of power to just give to the average Joe. That should be the only way that they should be able to do it. Got shadow banned by Streamlabs? How does that happen? I need somebody to explain the math behind it. If you support too much, I might need more explanation there too, because I support a lot and I've never been banned for nothing. That's 400. That's all the orbs. That's 100%. We're going home. Yeah, that's weird. Never have I ever been shadow banned. But I'm also a good kid. I don't ruffle feathers where it's not meant to be, and I'm try to be a good person. Alright. Well, do it this way. Go. So we're gonna find a good place to set up, save. Nothing on yesterday, so it usually happens 2 mods, which doesn't really make any sense because if you're a mod on the channel, you can still talk if you're banned. That's what you just said. So why do it to mods? Too much today. I can think of several people that won several times, many days. I think there's somebody doing something. I don't think it's YouTube. Unless we can actually find something saying YouTube does this. I think it's people messing with other people. But that's just what I think. Until it happens. Winning too much. Alright. Figured the best place to start would be right where we started here. There we go. We made it to 12% in the first run, 40 minutes in the second game. It's not too bad. 9 orbs, 2 levels done, 2 unfinished levels, which is killing me. And yeah, we'll keep on going. Keep on going from there. But yeah, super appreciate those that popped in tonight. Hung out with me a little bit. I know that I didn't really plan it. It was just something that I was on the fence about and decided to do it at the last second, so. Getting shot down mostly to good people to support them. I have to explain too much info to write. Yeah, we'll have to talk about it, Alice, on the side, because all of that just sounds contradictory. See, that's what I thought. Maybe somebody has many reports on them, and then when there's too many reports, YouTube will just suspend you, so to speak, until they can do the investigation. Which is why I don't really like people, like, kicking people out of streams and timing people out just for being fun, because I think YouTube keeps a record of that stuff. So, but that's just what I think. So the need to say, yeah, me too, man, me too. And I would definitely keep on going, but my back's starting to feel a little meh, and starting to get a little hungry. Now I'm going to do some research on that, because, yeah, all of that sounds contradictory, and I don't know why it hasn't happened to me. That sounds like it, but I think that a lot of people are doing things they shouldn't be doing, and people are getting reported inadvertently and causing YouTube to pull their, unless they mod for the channel, and then they have responsibilities, so they have to allow them to do that. But that's not fact. I just want to make it known that's just what I think. But I'm a mod in a lot of places. Beanbag chair sounds good. Yeah, I mod for a lot of places under this channel name too. But that's just what I think. Really, I just hope that everybody gets their stuff back soon, but it seems like a major inconvenience for one person to be able to control all that, so. But yes, absolutely appreciate you, Alice, Matt, Spencer, and Stafford. I know that you were in here. Oh yes, but a good god mod, working mod, not a regular mod. Good mod, working mod, not a regular mod. Okay, I didn't know there were different levels of mod either. But I appreciate you guys showing up. I was getting Stafford's channel, that's what I was doing. Stafford. Just went off. I think what it really needs to do here is start cooling off. There we go. Sweet, I'm going to leave this link in the chat as soon as it pops up for me. And share. Right. Pop. God mods, we've all gotten shadow banned. I don't know what a god mod is, Alice. Nothing to do with being bad because of much too. See, I can't believe that though. Otherwise, I'll stop streaming on this platform right now if they're gonna ban good people. So, That's why I'm upset about it. See, I'm not a terrible mod. I only mod for certain people, but sometimes I'm like the only mod, but I don't know what God mod is. Why would anyone think getting banned is for bad people? Just because in the history of getting banned from anywhere, that's how it happens. You're not doing what we need to be doing. Not to say that you were, Alice. I don't know who's on you about it, but I'm gonna do research because I'm ignorant about the fact. Clearly, you're more educated about it than I am. So I'll do some digging and I'll get educated on myself. See? I mean, okay, that's not technically bad. It's, you know, mischievous a little bit. But I think the spamming is what happened, because Streamlabs can be real finicky sometimes when you have its mod status on and won't let you spam or put more than 3 emojis. Yeah, it's super odd. But yeah, I'll find my research, and that way I can educate myself on my own platform. But super appreciate you guys popping in as always. It's always good to see you ghosties. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this here just for anybody that doesn't have Stafford live. That's Stafford. And we're gonna go and hang out with him while he plays his game. Figured gaming stream for gaming stream. We could do that. I raid Jay's all the time. I'll raid him tomorrow on Monday when he's streaming. That's typically every Monday I go to Jay's house. Good suggestion, though. I didn't know that he was on Sunday. I wonder if he'll be on tomorrow for Labor Day. We'll have to see. But let's go. And yes, I always read that like Mario rhyme. But super appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. And remember to always go out and get everything that you set out to get. Just always do it through peace, love, and Pokemon. Take $0 to be a good person. Just don't get banned. And yeah, thank you all for believing in ghosts. We'll see you tomorrow for more story time.